Yo, what's going on, guys, and welcome to my new channel, MCU Zone. On this channel, we're gonna have a bunch of different stuff, all content kind of relating back to the MCU, videos about different scenes and stuff I like, stuff I'd like to see, MCU related games, or just Marvel games in general, stuff like that. And before we get started on today's video, I would also like to say that this channel, Lil Toe Fungus, is my old channel, and I still kind of am called Lil Toe Fungus online. However, this is going to be something completely different than anything I've ever done, and I'm really passionate about it. And I hope that if you guys are here, you guys are going to enjoy your stay. So, yeah.
Nice job, kid.
For my first video, I kind of thought it would be kind of appropriate for me to do the big trend among Marvel and just cinematic YouTubers right now anyways, and that is the OneMarvelousScene trend. And this kind of started right before Endgame to kind of hype people up for Endgame, but it's still kind of raging on now just because of how great an idea it is. I mean, there's 11 years of MCU movies. There's got to be something different for everyone that they like so much. And I'm picking something that I don't really think anyone else has picked, and if they have, I haven't seen all of them, and I'm sorry if someone's already picked this, but this is the trapped under rubble scene in Spider-Man Homecoming. Now, before I get started describing the scene, I kind of want to talk about my background. When Iron Man first came out, I was 6 years old, and I saw it right when it came out. Well, right when it came out on DVD. I didn't have a Blu-ray player then. However, among the years, as I got older and older, I started getting more and more into the franchise, me and my dad. And after Avengers, that was when we started going to every single movie in theater. We skipped a few. Like, for some reason, we skipped Homecoming, and for some reason, we skipped Doctor Strange. But in total, we were trying to watch all of them in theaters whenever we could. Around the time of Civil War is when I started really getting back into the franchise and really getting into the lore and, what's going to happen and all that. And I was really excited when I saw Spider-Man introduced. And for some reason, maybe I just forgot about it. I wasn't that savvy on the internet then. I kind of missed out on Spider-Man Homecoming as it first came to theaters, but I then watched it a couple months after. And it was probably like my second or third favorite MCU film from there. And I just found so much power in it. And it's just... I've had a long background with the MCU, so I just want to say I kind of know what I'm talking about. I grew up with all these movies, and I love these movies to death, so there might be a little bias to how much I love these movies, but I do not care. So, let's get into the scene.
Hello! Hello! Please! Hey, please! I'm down here! I'm stuck! I can't move! I can't...
So in this scene, for a little context, Peter has already pretty much lost everything. He's shown that that Tony Stark can't trust him anymore because he'll always go out of his way to disobey him, even though he's doing what he thinks is right. He can't seem to pull himself together and be an alone hero. And when Tony takes away his suit, he says the famous quote, "If you're nothing without this suit, you shouldn't have it." Which is something that kind of resonates with Peter, And after that, he still goes after and does what he thinks is right. However, he doesn't have the suit and therefore doesn't have the confidence and doesn't feel like he's Spider-Man without the suit. Because without the suit, he feels like he's nothing. However, this is the scene where it kind of proves to him that he can do this on his own finally, and that he is Spider-Man. Just like how Iron Man in Iron Man 3, when he got the arc reactor removed from his chest, he finally said that I'm Iron Man, with or without the suit. That is who I am. And this is Peter's kind of version of that. And it's a part of the movie where it's kind of like a proving yourself, and this is finally the turning point for everything for Peter. So Peter has been trapped under rubble by the Vulture. He has destroyed a building, and he's under there, and at the beginning he's screaming for help like a child. And I have to commend Tom Holland for this performance, because it is one of the best performances I have ever even seen. It's so realistic. Like, if I was trapped under rubble, that's how I'd be screaming, because I can't do anything myself, and you're literally dying, and you're freaking out, and there's nothing you can do about it. And he's just screaming and screaming, and he's screaming for help, and there's no one there to help him. He looks down at the water, and then he sees himself. And in the other half, he sees Spider-Man. And he starts saying, "Come on, Peter. Come on, Peter. Come on, Peter." And then halfway through that, he starts wishing to come on, Spider-Man, which is his kind of finally realizing that he is Spider-Man. With or without the suit, he can do what he needs to do. Even if he had nothing, even if he had no extra outside help, with his powers, he is still Spider-Man.
Come on, Spider-Man. Come on, Spider-Man. Oh, come on, Spider-Man.
And so, as he keeps saying, "Come on, Spider-Man! Come on, Spider-Man!" he starts pushing the rubble up and up and up and up and up, and eventually he gets it. And it just proves to himself, and it's kind of a proving thing. And it's also kind of where he realizes that what people have said about him is always true, even with or without the suit again. Because if you remember back to Civil War, when Cap throws I think it was like a truck on him or something, he like catches it, and he says, "You got heart, kid." And this is a very, very similar scene to when he's pushing up this.
You got heart, kid. Where you from?
Queens.
Brooklyn.
Rubble that he's under, and it's just super, super emotional, and it's an amazing scene. And once he gets it all the way up, he throws it down, and then Peter he knows that he's Spider-Man. He has the amazing confidence, and then he is able to obviously take down the Vulture and blah 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 blah. And it's just that scene to me is something that makes this movie so amazingly amazing, so amazingly amazing. Like, it's just such a good scene, and it just embodies what makes Tom Holland such a good Peter Parker, and what makes Peter Parker such a good character in the MCU in total, because of how much he does, how good of an actor he is, how much he can show that this is his coming of age, or not even really coming of age, just kind of proving grounds here. And it was just, I don't know what more to say. I'm not as good as those other YouTubers that are doing their One Marvelous scenes, but I still really wanted to give my 2 cents and talk about how much I loved this scene from Spider-Man Homecoming, and that is my One Marvelous scene. And if you guys would like to comment your One Marvelous scene in the comments down below, and then obviously there'll be a link to the playlist with all the other Marvelous scene videos if you guys haven't seen those in the description. And yeah, if you guys could subscribe to the channel, that'd be awesome, because I literally have 0 subscribers as I'm uploading this video. And yeah, let me know if there's any other videos from the channel you want to see. I'm thinking about doing something for like what I'd like to see from Spider-Man Far From Home, and the next kind of Avengers, like the next phase up until the next Avengers and all that. So let me know if there's any other ideas you'd like to see from me, and make sure you subscribe to MCU Zone, and make sure you also follow me on Twitter. My Twitter will be in the description, because I retweet a lot of Marvel tweets, and I'll tweet about a bunch of Marvel stuff that I know you guys will really be interested in. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.